that without my prompting. Thank you very much, guys. These kites, you might have seen them flying already today, but as Janice has already quite rightly said, these kites of mine have been made by Jock or made and flown by his son Peter, who sadly passed away. He was a great friend to a great many kite flyers. He was very generous and patient with people who've never flown a kite before, and I think between them they've encouraged a great many people into our favourite pastime of kite flying. So I'm going to try, I said, and pick out one or two of these kites for you. I'm going to try and wander around as well and talk to some of the kite flyers. But this is a bit that's really for the kite flyers. It's a bit of a tribute to say to Peter and Jock, who won't be with us because he can't travel anymore. And some of these kites have been donated to the kite flyers. Some are owned by these kite flyers anyway because Jock's made them for them in the past. And some of them are still yet to have kite flyers to fly them, so if anybody is at a loose end and wants to fly a kite, any of the kite flyers are around to help us fly some of these kites. We'd really appreciate it. So you can see one or two circumflexes. These are ones that I've already noticed flying today. I can see there's a yellow circumflex immediately in front of me which says Sky Artist on it, and Mr. Potts is on the end of it. I'm on the end of it. Walking to a field and be given a kite. Okay. So I'm flying what is effectively an extended circumflex with Sky Artist on the side. Go around to various festivals flying these kites. I imagine Jock made this, especially for the Sky Artist, did he? I'm not quite sure where the other kites are. I know there were somebody said that there were more kites than there were kite flyers. Looks like they're having trouble with this train of people over here. They're just sorting that out. There are various circumflexes. One looks like a superb crown. This is the one that Janice was talking about. Janice has actually got hold of it now. This is the commemorative circumflex. It's white with poppies on and 3 medals. So I say Janice and Arthur are flying this commemorative kite. It says 1914-18 on it. It's one of the points, I think it's VJ Day today, in actual fact. I think there's been a small event at the Cenotaph in Milan this morning. But it's got 3 medals on, which actually were medals belonging to Jock's father. So he's reproduced them on the side of his circumflex, which is really quite nice. Immediately above me, says Mark Crozier's Sky Paint. So there is a paintbrush and a pot of paint. That's clever, I like that. Fantastic. And there's also a semi-transparent circumflex. It's not fish, is it? I know a bit of the story to this as well. Somebody was telling me earlier on. Jock made this to. It was a memory from his childhood, apparently, of going fishing with his dad. And he made a pot that looked like it had got water in with fishes in it. So he says, there's no jam on it, but it's got fishes in. And he flew it in, he couldn't get people to appreciate the fact that it was about going fishing. So he added to it, and if you look very, very closely, in front of the jar of fishes, there's a fishing net with a fish in it. I think he's very, very clever. More circumflexes. There's one with crowns on. I've seen the one with Deb and feet on, but there's another one over there, which is also a commendable one. It's got a knee. I'm not quite sure what the conditions belong to. But a great many other things. Jock was also famous for making chains, and there's one or two things here with chains on. We found this huge chain that looked like it weighed about 10 tons that used to fly. There's a circumflex here with a chain in front of it. There's also 3 sailors. I don't know if you can see them. There are 3 sailors and an anchor chain. And that's really, really pretty. And Jeanette's flying that for us, thank you. There's a Viking ship as well. Looking every direction, right above me. It's a base Rakaku, but it's got a great big flowing tail behind it. And it looks like a Viking ship from the front, with the waves and then the sea behind it. Circumflex, it's white with poppies on and 3 medals. That's quite nice. And we're just sorting out these hanging on to Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. They're just busy trying to sort them out. I remember, I think I bumped into Jock flying this on his own on, where was it? We were up on the northeast coast. I was walking along the seafront and he was sat there on the frame, flying Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs on his own. Everyone else had cleared off. Jock was flying this on his own. What are you messing about at? How many of you are there?
7. 7.
5 people trying to do this.
You need 1 for each dwarf.
White t-shirt was dopey. Very well done, yay!
Jock hates the purple spirit, you know. Doesn't he, Jock? What? Jock hates the purple spirit.
privy to the discussion beforehand. As Janice was saying, we're just remembering some friends that we've lost. Sometimes the kite flyers call it spaces in the sky. Long lost friends would have been flying this thing. The water courses have primarily all been made by Jock, and we're remembering his son Peter Walker, who is no longer with us. It's a little thing, little tribute, something nice to do. Oh, we've got 2 Viking longships there. Lovely. So as well as all those guys, I noticed there's a couple of spirits as well. You might notice in the sky there's a kite that's shaped like a man. There's a black one that's quite high, and there's a purple one which is further back towards where the caravans are. These are quite good designed by American. They're called spirits. Making yourself if you'd like to. Purple one I know is methylated spirits. I don't know what the black one's called. I like the crown though. Circumflexes are peculiar things. They do tend to go in one direction, don't they? I think people aren't really sure how they fly anyway. Not very aerodynamic, but it works. The recorders doing what they're supposed to do, they're just having a fight. I only just noticed there are actually 2 pots of paint and paintbrushes. There's a pot of rainbow coloured paint with a paintbrush and the blue sky paint. Oh, we've got some parachuties too. They are here parachuting. tracks on